Yo, what's going on? Stanley Parrish here. Welcome back to the show. Hope you're having a creative day today. Yes, man. I know y'all saw the title already. So basically, this is an update video, man. I want to just talk to y'all, let you know what I've been up to lately. Why it's been so long since I made a video on YouTube. But luckily, I still been getting subscribers. People have still been enjoying the content. But I just got to be real with y'all, man. For those who are new to the channel, I like to call myself a multimedia artist, multimedia designer, because I do more than just photography. I do graphic design, which is what I got my degree in. I also do video, and I do photography. I've been doing photography for about 8-9 years now. But I left my job back in 2016, January 2016, and I was doing photography, and I was doing this thing for full time for 3 years up until January of this year, January 2019. I had to go back and get a full-time job. So that's kind of why when I went back to work to the 9 to 5, I kind of felt like a failure, because I really wanted to be doing my own business full time. But my business wasn't going well. A lot of people don't know. I was getting loans. Like during those 3 years, I got personal loans just to help pay bills and stuff like that. I didn't tell anybody that. Maybe like a couple of people. But the first 2 years were going pretty good. But that third year, I think what I messed up at is I started like trying to shoot models. Like, you see all these models on Instagram and stuff like that. And I started shooting more models and posting that more than the wedding photography that I used to post. I used to post like a lot of wedding photos and senior portraits, family portraits, and I was making most of my money from weddings, but I started posting this other stuff, models and Instagram, all this kind of stuff. So that kind of made my business go down, and I lost a lot of money doing that. So I have a family, I have a wife, I have 3 daughters, and we were living in a townhouse. You can see this is my new space right here, and I'll probably give y'all a tour of my new house. But that's pretty much what I've been working on this year. Like I said, I started my new job in January, and since then I was working on trying to get us in a new house, because we needed the space. Our townhouse that we were living in only had 2 bedrooms. So like I said, I got 3 daughters, so that means all 3 of my girls were sharing 1 bedroom, and we were all sharing a bathroom. So it just came time for me to make a decision. If it was just me, if I was single, I probably could have, I guess I could stick it out a little longer doing the full-time thing. But by me having a family, I know I had a lot of responsibilities that I had to handle. And so that's what I did. I started saving up money and started just hustling, man, trying to get up enough money for a down payment and stuff like that. But what I didn't know is when we put our townhouse up for sale, we were gonna have to do a lot of work to it. I had to do a lot of work, like I had to put a new roof on it. What else did we do? We painted, had some plumbing work done. I bought a new dishwasher. Just all this kind of stuff. I probably spent almost, I don't know, in between $5,000 to $10,000 maybe, just trying to sell the townhouse. But it all worked out, man. Everything happens for a reason. I do believe that God is in control, man. And that's another thing. I started getting closer to God during this whole journey, and He really got me through it. Because I really don't know how I was able to get into this house. I mean, this is a lovely home that we have, and I know it wasn't me. It was all by the grace of God, man. Just being honest. That's what I've been working on this year. When I was living in my townhouse, I didn't have my own office. My office was in my little corner in my bedroom. So now I have my own space. I can make these videos. I don't have to bother my wife, my kids. I got my own space now. My kids got their own room. My wife even has a room that she can make into her office or whatever she wants to do with it. So it's really a blessing, man. Like I said, if you're thinking about going full time with your photography business, you need to do it. Like, I think everybody needs to try it, but you need to have a plan in place. Because when I left my job back in 2016, I did not have a plan. I just left my job one day. My boss, one morning, he made me mad. He was the owner of the company. He said some things I didn't like. And I was like, you know what? I was feeling myself, I was taking good pictures. Everybody was liking my work. I had just a little money saved up in the bank. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna make this my last day. I'm gonna put my 2 weeks notice in, and I'm just gonna go for it. I didn't have a plan. If I could give you any advice, well, first of all, I'm gonna just tell you some things that I would do differently. Like, if I was starting my business now, this is what I would do. Because I want y'all to learn from my mistakes, okay? First of all, somebody told me, hire your weakness. So if it's some, you need to just stick to what you're strong, stick to your strengths. Do what you enjoy doing, do what you're good at. So for me, I'm just good at creating, and I'm not really good when it comes to the business side of things. Like, that's one thing I didn't know. Like, when you have your own business, you have to, it's not about how good you are. It's not about your skills anymore. You have to be good at, handling your paperwork, your, managing your business, marketing, sales, all that stuff you don't want to do. You have to do it. And that's something that I didn't want to do. I should have hired somebody to do all those things for me. I thought I could do everything by myself. You cannot do everything by yourself, man. You got to have a team. And that's very important. Like, even if you're out doing video shoots, photo shoots, whatever it is, you need to have a team, an assistant. You can't do everything by yourself. Another thing I would say is have a mentor. I had a mentor, and she's amazing. She's still my friend. And she offered to help me pretty much for free. Like, she was just giving me advice, telling me the things I need to do. I didn't do it. So if you have a mentor, if you have somebody who's willing to take time out that day to talk with you, to give you free advice, man, listen to them, man. They, especially if they're successful for a reason. So you need to listen to them. Another thing you want to do is set goals. Write your goals down on paper. I know sometimes you may be, watching TV or whatever you're doing, and you may think of some things in your head, things that you want to accomplish. You may be thinking about all your goals in your head, but you need to put that stuff down on paper, man. Like, get your notebook just for setting goals, short-term goals, long-term goals. Like, write it down on paper. So yeah, man, those are just a few things that I would do differently if I could go back in time. And I hope that, like I said, if you're thinking about going full time with your business, I hope that you could gain some kind of insight from this video. Like I said, the purpose of this video is, like I said, tell you what I've been up to since I moved into this house and I got my new job and everything. The job is going well. And basically now I'm only shooting on Saturdays. I try not to do any shooting on Sundays. I try to leave Sundays open because I go to church and try to spend time with my family on Sundays. Every now and then I might accept a job on a Sunday, but I'm kind of limited right now to just shooting on Saturday. So I'm going to be making some more behind the scenes videos and stuff like that for you guys, because I know I get a lot of comments on those. A lot of people seem to enjoy those and learn a lot from the behind the scenes videos. So I'm going to be hitting you guys with some more of that stuff. I appreciate y'all for all the support, man. All the new subscribers, I appreciate y'all. But I really do feel like I'm in a better situation right now. I was feeling bad. I wanted to quit photography altogether. I was thinking about just selling all my equipment. I just felt like a failure, man. I felt like I let my family down, my friends, everybody. I just feel like I let everybody down. But, God turned it around for me. He, now everybody's not meant to, I guess, have their own business, but I can still run my business on the side, right? So that's what I'm doing now. Just running my business on the side. And God, man, he turned my failure into a blessing. Like I'm real blessed right now, man. It's like my kids are doing good. They got their own rooms now, got their own space. We got more than enough room right now. We went from not having any room to having more than enough room. So it's a blessing. So everything happens for a reason. I can't be mad about that. I'm gonna be bringing some new content. Hopefully y'all can get some value out of it and learn some things. I'm like an open book, man. So feel free to ask questions and leave comments on the videos. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one.